Okay, this is your next assignment. Now you're going to make your own Fibonacci spiral in Photoshop. So you're going to start, Erica, by saying File, New, and you're going to make a 12 by 8 document that is white, and you're going to let that open. The next step, and I'm going to go very quickly in the tutorial because you will be able to pause me, so just stay along with me as best you can, and then you'll be able to watch this in a sec. I'm going to say View, Show, and I'm going to turn on my grid. Now, as we remember our little friend said, you're going to make squares on your graph paper. So I'm going to make my first square. Notice it's filled with green, and I'm going to make it right here. So this is going to be my one square, okay? My second square is going to be on a new layer. So I'm going to say New Layer. I'm going to quickly change my color, and I'm going to avoid using yellows because I'm going to make my spiral yellow. So then I'm going to make my second square here, because remember my count length now is 2. So that was 1, and then it's 2. What should my next square be? Well, it's going to be a new layer, and Sean knows the answer. It's going to be?
4.
It's going to be a 2 by 2, making my total count length 3. Okay. Then I'm going to make a new color, and I'm going to make it pink. And so now this one's going to be 3 by 3. Okay. My next one, that's a little bit similar color. That's okay though. You guys are fine. You get it. Okay, my next one is going to be, let's make it like orange or something like that. Okay, so I'm going 5 by 5, right? To make the whole thing 8. Okay, let me just go back to this one. Let's do another green. How about this color here? Okay, so you get my idea. You're going to go all the way up to, let's see, so that was 5, so I need 8, right? So right there. Okay, so there's 8 by 8. I'm always keeping my proportion to be a rectangle. Let me do one more. Let's go for a nice periwinkle, shall we? Periwinkle. Okay, and this one needs to be 13, right? To make a full 21. Okay, that should be right. Okay, now, so that's your bare minimum. What I'm going to have you do now is crop that, okay? And again, just for sake of the demo, I'm going to go really fast. I'm cropping it. I'm not worrying about that, okay? Now I'm going to flatten that. So I'm going to say Layer, Flatten. I'm then going to take my pen tool, which is on my toolbar, and right now mine's showing up as this little V. If I hold that down, you'll see that I have the pen tool. Okay, so some things you might need to do. First of all, on your pen tool, you're going to turn off your fill, and you're going to turn off your stroke. Actually, I'm going to leave my stroke on just for fun. See what happens. Okay. Then I'm on my shape. Okay, I'm going to go back to my pen and make sure that it's selected as a path. And I'm going to go through all of my spirals, or all of my boxes, to make that spiral like she said. Now, I don't know if you remember her on that video, but she said, don't just go right across the diagonal if you want a nice spiral. But I'm going to do that to start, to show you why not to do that, right? So if I just go diagonal on every square, I end up with something like this, which I realize is hard for you to see, but you'll be able to see it on the video. Okay, it's way too hard to see. It's also way too boxy of a spiral. So the cool thing about the pen tool is if you hold the pen tool down to convert points, you can then pull these points and make these lovely contours. Ooh. Ah. Okay, now, so say on this one, see how it moved that green one? Then I can just take the handle back here and fix it. Okay, so I'm skipping every other point just to kind of, again, go fast for the demo because I don't want to have to do too much fixing. And if I do the wrong way, right, it twists. So I just go back there. Now, what do? I want you guys to take your text tool and using yellow gold font here that stands out, watch what happens to my cursor when I hit that line. The little crosshair comes on, and now I can type on my spiral. Boom.
What are you typing?
Ari is the best.
What?
Everyone's like, what? Okay, so then look at, I'm just gonna, so now I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm just gonna keep copying that just so you can see, but you guys should actually write like a cute little message. Okay, my sample I think says like, isn't this Fibonacci spiral the coolest? Now you'll notice mine's underlined, so it's underneath the line here. Okay, so once you highlight your text, you can then, bless you, my goodness. Boy, oh boy, that's on the tutorial. Congratulations. Okay, all I know. All right. So anyway, so you get the idea. The last step is to draw something cute on your spiral. Your word should go all the way to the end. My sample is a lot better. You can see that, and you can watch this video in a minute. Okay.